everyone. Today we are going to do March 2016 favorites. So this is like 3 down, 9 to go. I feel like before I know it, I'm going to be talking about March 2017 favorites. It's absolutely insane. Everyone told me that once I had kids, my life would fly by. And then it kind of did. And then everybody told me once my kids got into like big school, life would really fly by. That is the ticket right there. Once my oldest started school, she's in 1st grade now, I'm like, I don't know where my life's going. I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing today. It's absolute craziness. So I started doing this like top 10 when I first started doing my favorites in October when I started my channel. And I like that format, but sometimes I feel like I don't necessarily have, you know, a favorite in each category. And I'm not going to just tell y'all products because I feel like I have to fill the category, because if they're not really a favorite, I'm not going to talk about them. So maybe I have 10, maybe I don't. I think there's a couple categories I don't have anything in. And so I'm just, you know, it's just my favorites. It's what I've really been liking through the month. Some months I may only have 3 things, but y'all are going to know that those 3 things I'm like die-hard favorited that month. So I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to I have this like little MAC bag, and I'm just gonna kind of pull out, and it's like a bag full of surprise goodies. So the first favorite is my It Cosmetics CC Plus. It's the longest name ever. Color correcting, okay, sorry, let me start over. It Cosmetics, your skin but better, CC Plus, color correcting, full coverage cream, plus anti-aging hydrating serum, plus SPF 50 plus UVA, UVB, broad spectrum physical sunscreen, chemical filter free, and paraben free. I think that last part's not technically the title, but I mean, I was on a roll. So I have the color medium, and if you can see, I've put a very good dent in this. I have tried the illumination one, and I sold it because I didn't like it. I felt like it was too dewy on my skin, and I don't love dewy. I like to glow in certain areas, but I don't like to shine all over. This, however, is amazing, and I feel like I'm going to definitely finish this bottle in the summer, if not the spring, because I feel like it's great by itself, but it's really, really good to mix with other foundations. What have I been mixing this with? My L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, my Shiseido Synchro Skin, because I needed it to be a little bit darker. I'm gonna have to get a darker color in that because it's just too light for me right now. It's just really good. It lasts all day. It's got skincare benefits. It's got extra SPF. I still wear an SPF, so I do not consider this my SPF. I don't consider any makeup my SPF. I still wear a separate one under it, but I really have been enjoying this and will throughout the summer. Next, I've got like my palette. This is one of my blush palettes that I've kind of like made my own. It's mostly MAC and Makeup Geek blushes, and I've really been using this one, and it's a MAC, and it's in the color Dame. So see right there, it's like a purpley, pinky, it's matte. It's absolutely stunning on the cheeks. It's what I have on my cheeks right now. You can really build it up. This is a couple of swatches, but it gives you an idea of what it is. It's got a lot of purple in it, and I like that. I like my blushes to have purple in them. I think that if they're all pink, then I can start looking like I'm trying to act a little too young. I don't know, that's just me personally, but when they cut a blush, a pink blush with purple, I feel like it's just really complementary to a lot of skin tones, and I've really been enjoying that. So again, that's MAC Blush in Dame. Okay, this next thing is kind of in 2 parts. This is the actual bottle for it. So I'm gonna show you. This really bright right now, but it's the Supergoop Defense Refresh Setting Mist with rosemary, and it's a broad spectrum sunscreen of SPF 50. So it's a matte finish, and it says it's 3-in-1. It sets makeup, controls oils, and delivers UV protection. So I normally wear this only in the spring and summer. I don't feel like the sun is hot enough during the winter. I obviously still wear SPF, but to warrant using this. I don't use it as a setting spray. Now, the reason that I say this is one of the packages is because this is empty. The packaging is awful on this product. And I read so many reviews, especially on, like, I think Kula has one of these, other type of SPF sprays. I feel like they all have the same issue. The pump, when I would pump it down, would stay there. And like, I would have to manually pull it up to do another pump, and then it got to where I couldn't even do that. So I just took a normal, like 99¢, I got this at Sally's, fingertip sprayer, and I poured the rest of it in here, and I use this. I don't use it as a setting spray. What I do is in the spring and summer, halfway through the day, normally around, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock, I will have this in my purse, or I'll have it on my vanity, wherever I am, and I'll take it and I'll just spray it all over my face. So I'm refreshing my face, but I'm also kind of upping my sun care for the remainder of the day. Because even though I have the SPF that's supposed to last all day, no such thing as having too much sunscreen, in my opinion. So this is just kind of like a backup at the end of the day. It's very refreshing, and it just kind of gives me that extra boost and confidence that if I am gonna go outside after, you know, midday, even though I've had my sunscreen on since 6 o'clock in the morning, that I have that extra coverage. I do have a fragrance, and I kind of thought, do I really want to talk about this, because it was limited edition last year, but it's not only the scent that I want to talk about, it's the brand in general, because everything they put out I have loved, and they always come out with limited edition scents. They've got one right now. I haven't bought it yet, but I probably will, because I've smelled it in store and it's amazing. But this is Escada Turquoise Summer, and I can't explain. I'm awful at explaining scents, so I'm not even going to try. But I just recommend you getting on and Googling Escada. Get on Sephora and search Escada. I think Ulta sells Escada. Scentbird has a ton of Escada. How many times can I say Escada? Everything smells so good. It's so fruity. It's very sweet. Like, they don't have, I haven't smelled any of their fragrances that are too floral. I'm not a big floral person. I like fruity and sweet and summery, and this, everything just fits the bill. You just feel like you're at the beach, and it's in the middle of the summer, and you're so fresh. And so I just recommend, I mean, if you can somehow find the Turquoise Summer, I absolutely love it, but I really recommend anything from Escada as far as fragrances go. I have 2 lip products this month. One of them is new to me, and it's the Fiona Styles line that is new to Ulta. And this is technically a eye defining pencil, okay? But I've been using it for my lips, and I absolutely love it. And it's in the color, it's the Ultra Smooth Waterproof Eye Defining Pencil, and it's in the color Mulholland. So that's it right there. It's very brownish taupe. It's extremely cool toned. It reminds me a lot of Stone from MAC, but in their Pro Longwear formula, which is like the very creamy, very smooth formula. I love this with Myth lipstick. If I line my lips, put Myth lipstick on it, and then touch it up with some gloss, or don't touch it up with some gloss, it looks great with peach stock. It looks good with anything that you would want a cool tone liner, and it's so creamy and it's so long wearing. I have not tried it on my eyes yet. I don't think it's something that I won't try in the future on my eyes, but I will say, if you do decide to do that, if you get like an eye defining pencil or an eyeliner and want to use it on your lips, sanitize it in between, you know, using it on your lips and your eyes. Just, if you can get a hold of 99% alcohol through your pharmacy, that's the best thing to sanitize stuff like that, stuff like this with. If you can't, try just get the highest percentage of alcohol, just spray a little bit on it and then go to your eyes, and vice versa. Because I just, you know, I think cross-contamination would be a little too much with that. But I've only been using this on my lips and absolutely love it. So I think her lip liners have got to be really good too. So I might give them a try. The next lip thing is from MAC, and I use this 95% of the time on my clients. So I can't attest to how well it works on me, but seeing how well it works on every single one of the clients that I do, I have to recommend it. And it's the MAC lip conditioner, and it comes in a little tube like this, and it's just like a normal lip balm. If you can see that, it has that, I don't know, it's like lip balm. I don't know how to explain that. It's like a lip balm. I put this on after I put their primer on their face. The way I do it is I moisturize, I put a primer, I put an eye cream, and then I put lip conditioner on, and then I start doing their eyebrows and their eyes, so that by the time I get to their face, the primers have, you know, a chance to set in. So by the time I get to their lips, this has really had a chance to set in. And I'm not kidding you, It's not glossy anymore. It's extremely glossy when I put it on, but it sinks in so well and works so fast that by the time I get to lips, I rarely ever have to do any extra conditioning before I put on lipstick, no matter how matte the lipstick is. It's such a fast, I mean, they should call it their fast response lip conditioner. They have fast response eye cream, but they should call this fast response lip conditioner because it works great. So I always recommend putting some kind of lip balm on before you start your makeup. And this is a great one to do. So I highly recommend that. This next thing I got is a 100-point perk. And I'm about halfway done with it. It is the Bobbi Brown, the Vitamin Enrich Face Base. So you can see it's just a little pot of cream. And again, I'm about halfway done with it. You need the very smallest amount. It is so emollient and it covers so much of your face. And the way I use this is if I have done my skincare and then I wait like an hour or so to do my makeup, I'll go in with this as an extra moisturizer before I do my primer. A lot of people, especially a lot of makeup artists, use this as a primer. I don't do that. I still put another kind of primer on top of it, but I think it would work fine. It's just really nice. It's a very nice base for primers and foundations and makeup. It feels really well. I think I would mostly compare it to maybe like the Too Faced Hangover RX. It's a little bit thicker than that, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. So if you can get a sample of this, I recommend it because it's very nice. Okay, so I did have a brush this month and it's $2, which you cannot beat that. And everybody been talking about the new Wet n Wild brushes. And I could not find them. I finally went to my Walgreens and I found, they had two of them. So I bought the two that they had. I bought the face foundation, like not stippling brush, but basically like, it's almost like their flat top kabuki brush. And then I bought this, which I don't know the name of it because, you know, they didn't put the name on it, which is fine. I mean, that's probably how they can sell it for $2, one of the reasons. But it is the eye brush and it's just the flat. See how it's like that? It just looks like a shader brush. But there's something about the bristles that are synthetic that are perfect for packing on pigment or loose shadow or glitter onto your lid. It holds it perfectly. It doesn't get too wet when you spray it with Fix Plus. So like I'll spray it with Fix Plus, then go to pick up my pigment, and it's not so saturated that you can't really get anything or that you just, the pigment looks patchy on your eyes. It does really, really well for that. I haven't tried it with actual shadow yet because honestly, I don't need to. I have so many other brushes, but this is my go-to now for pigments. And I need to get a couple more because I would like to put some in my kit. Just really nice. And who can beat $2? So you can find those in your Walgreens. You may have to go on a goose chase, but I really enjoy that brush. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, I haven't hauled this yet, so I didn't think that I was going to talk about it. I got this at the beginning of March through a Beautylish haul where I got a couple of other items from this brand, and I have not had anything from, this is Charlotte Tilbury. I have not had anything from Charlotte Tilbury up until this point. And I've heard so many good things about this product. It's the Film Star Bronze and Glow. So it's really, really luxe packaging. And then it's just the bronzer / contour and then highlight. Okay. It's expensive. It's very expensive. $68. So it's what, $34 per pan, which if you break that down, buy an actual compact of something this large, because it is a lot of product, for $34 anywhere. I mean, that's how much like the MAC MSF Naturals are, you know? So it's just you're buying two at once. So it's a little more expensive and you are paying for packaging too. This is probably my favorite highlighter. Yeah, ever. I don't know that there's one that comes close. Of course, I don't have it on today because that would only make sense, and I really don't ever know when I'm able to film, so I can't really plan that far ahead. And the thing is that I have been contemplating this product for over a year. Do I really want to spend that? Do I really want to? And the reason why I didn't like actually just bite the bullet and buy it is because I could not find swatches that really did anything online. Everybody talked about how awesome this product was and it's great and this and that, but then when you went and saw swatches, it was like, you know, I probably have something similar to that. Well, now that I've gotten it, I know that swatches cannot do this product justice. Okay, it just cannot. And I'm gonna show you some swatches that I have, that I just did of the 2 shades. So right here is the highlighter and right here is the bronzer / contour. Okay, you see that highlighter and you're like, what? How can that be your favorite highlight? What? It doesn't make sense. And that's why I spent over a year before I actually bit the bullet and bought it. When it touches your face, it's a completely different product. Hands down, both of them. I mean, the highlighter, the contour shade's really nice, and it works really well on like anywhere from fair to medium skin tones. But the highlight, I just don't know the highlight. So if you've been contemplating this product like I did for so long, and you haven't felt that the swatches were much of anything, please get it. Especially Beautylish. I mean, they've got an awesome return policy. Send it back if you're not as impressed as I was with it, but I think you will be. So that, I just absolutely love it, and I can't seem to stop using it. So again, highly recommend it. And that is the end of my favorites. According to my camera, I've been talking for 20 minutes, so hopefully I can narrow this down a little bit and y'all won't have to sit through such a long video. I am trying my hardest to not be so talky on my videos. So I hope you enjoyed this favorites. Let me know what your favorite was for this month in the comment section below. And yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. As always, be sure and subscribe if you haven't already. I don't want you to miss something. I'm starting a really fun series this week, I think. Maybe towards the end of this week, they're going to be bonus videos every week for a few weeks. So I guess that's it. Be sure and like and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thanks for watching and have a very blessed day.